Hi, good afternoon everyone from NewStars Markets in Canberra. My name is Jay. Today I simply wanted to summarize the changes that ACT government has made in its matrix guidelines. I know you all have been through the recent changes as the copies are all over the internet, but I've got few more details in relation to these recent changes. Number one change is employment criteria change. Now your employment doesn't have to be continuous as before, and the working hours has been reduced for both 491 and 190. According to the new change, now you only have to work 15 hours a week for 13 weeks within last 15 weeks for 491 and 30 hours a week for 26 weeks within last 30 weeks. Now the twist in the question is, what if I've worked 26 weeks within last 30 weeks, but I'm not employed now? Can I lose matrix? And the answer is yes. You no longer need to be employed at the date of matrix submission. And what happens if you were sick for weeks and that crosses that 30 weeks period? It's okay. As long as you are able to provide the medical certificate like before, you should be fine. Okay. Number two change is minimum required English has been lowered for ACT nomination. Yes. Previously, with all professional occupations except chef and N-School skill level 3 to 5, you had to have a proficient or above English result for both 491 and 190 application. But the new change tells you that you can apply for 491 regardless of the occupation, but you still need to score at least 7 each if you want to apply for 190 if your occupation is not chef or N-School skill level 3 to 5. Okay, number three changes. Applicants can claim matrix points for length of ACT residence when they have been away from Canberra for more than 6 weeks. Okay, the new rule says you can claim to have lived in and the rule says if you claim to have lived in Canberra for last 2 years, you are allowed to travel 12 weeks a year out of Canberra. But the important thing in here is you must be able to provide the evidences of your genuine connection to Canberra for this period if you are out of Canberra for that 12 weeks in a row. Number four is you can claim points for regional NSW employment while living in ACT. By regional NSW, you should understand within commuting distance from ACT. In this point, what we want to clarify is now you can actually count your previous regional NSW employment to claim your ACT employment points. If you have lived in ACT while working in NSW regional. However, for the eligibility, you cannot use NSW employment. You must be currently working in Canberra for the matrix submission. All right. Number five change is renomination policy has been amended. Please do not get carried away too much with this sentence as the one nomination policy still remains the same. The change is if you receive a nomination from ACT government but for some valid reason you could not apply for the visa, plus you can provide the evidences to explain that you have tried your best to avoid this situation, only they're going to consider you for the next invitation round. All right, so we have actually confirmed few more small details about the guideline confusion from the ACT government, including SBO applicants and all. Please keep checking our Facebook or book an appointment with us. And thank you. Have a nice day. You have a nice weekend. Thank you very much.